Let's move on. The big story of the year. Brand new Windows 11, and we'll tell you 11 new things about Windows 11. So the rollout has officially started for supported PCs and laptops. Now this brings in a complete visual overhaul. It looks fantastic, absolutely fantastic. This new rounded, softer design language across the board, simplified menus, interface in elements are much nicer, much easier to understand. Now a person who's never used Windows before can come in and start immediately. Animations are great, transitions are absolutely fantastic. A lot more focus on security and ease of use. Even the upgrades now tell you how long they'll take. But what I love, the new taskbar along with the new start menu, totally centralized where it should always have been. Works really well also with both traditional input methods and touch-based input. Touch has really become absolutely fantastic. So 11 new things that we absolutely love on Windows 11.
Windows, not the one in your room, but the one in your life. Windows, 70% of the world uses it. Almost 90% of India uses it. Thus, when the next version rolls out, it's game changing. And Windows 11 is a quantum leap forward. Nothing about the 11 is incremental. Nothing is just added on. It's a massive upgrade. And we got one of the first machines in the country with the opportunity to check out the Windows 11 on the amazing HP Envy X360 13, a 2-in-1 laptop with AMD Ryzen 5, 16 GB of RAM, all-day battery life, and an amazing matte black finish all around. Time to enter the new world of 11 with 11 things we loved. There is a new theme that can be felt throughout the entire OS. The windows are rounded rather than the straight cuts of Windows 10, giving it a very soft look. And even though it may appear that the entire OS has been overhauled, it is only limited to aesthetics. Users will never feel out of place while using Windows 11. For the first time since the inception of Windows, taskbar has gone through a huge change. The start button along with all the pinned icons on the taskbar have been moved to the center. It is a measure towards bringing everything that is important to the user right to the center of the line of sight for easier and faster access to these important aspects of the UI. It takes no time to adjust to, and once adjusted, the user will never look back. The center start button opens an entirely new, intuitive, interactive start menu. Gone are the options under options under options. The top has a search bar for searching everything on the entire PC or the internet. Right below is a scrollable apps section showing all the apps installed on the PC, and underneath that are a list of recommended actions that show up based on the past activities and tasks performed by the user. This is followed by the user account settings and power options. The File Explorer has had quite the upgrade. Gone are the multiple layers of options at the top of the window. They have been replaced with just a few buttons and options. A new button that creates a new folder or any document or file relating to a specific app. This is followed by the copy, cut, paste buttons and altering icon sizes and sorting files. Simpler and much easier to understand. Multitasking has been made simpler for every user with Snap Assist and layouts. Whenever the user has multiple apps open, they can easily snap these apps into windows of different sizes according to the arrangement they like through Snap Assist. Once these apps are arranged in a particular order, they are grouped together. When some other app comes on top, the user can simply bring all of the grouped apps back on top by selecting the app group from the taskbar. The Settings app is now much more streamlined and easier to understand for the users. Every category of settings has now a distinct color icon, easier to recognize. The options available are also clearer and easy to understand. A big improvement over how things used to be on Windows 10. Teams has been deeply integrated with Windows 11. The user can access it right from the taskbar by default. It can be used to chat with colleagues or friends, make audio and video calls, and has the option of sharing the screen as well. All by clicking the icon in the middle of the taskbar. Microsoft Store has gone through a huge change. All developers can submit an app. As a result, most of the widely used desktop apps are already on the Microsoft Store. Users will not need to search for these apps on Google and download them from unreliable links. They can easily install all the apps they need by downloading them directly and safely from the new Microsoft Store. The security measures on Windows 11 have been enhanced. All the security processes run in the background, leaving the user unbothered while they work. Along with this, the stricter requirements when it comes to qualification of a processor to run Windows 11 with full support from Microsoft enabled, and the need for a TPM 2.0 chip for a PC to be able to run the OS are just the steps to further enhance the stability and security of the PC and the OS. One of the great things about the design of Windows 11 is that it works well regardless of the input the user chooses. The icons, the options, the controls are all well set up for a touch-based input. The new widget section that appears by swiping from the right is ideal for touch-based inputs as well. This is important as all of the current and future generations are growing up with gadgets all around them taking nothing but touch-based inputs. Hence, this is an intelligent step in the right direction for every kind of user. A small little change that can go a long way for the user. Every time an update shows up on Windows 11, the users will be able to see the estimated time it would take before shutting down or restarting their PC for an update. So the users can now accordingly update their PCs knowing the exact time needed for it. No more pushing off the updates. And there you have it. 11 great changes in Windows 11 that will make things easier, simpler, and better for every kind of user. And it is not at all limited to these 11 things. Many amazing features like Android app support, advanced gaming features are all on the way in future updates. If you have been waiting on upgrading your PC, we would recommend you update it soon to gain access to all these great new changes.